Maegavan, and welcome back to my channel. We are going to discuss consonants today and how to say the consonants within the Elvish language. This is more Sindarin, so it's not as Quenya, but it does apply because all the rules do stay the same. So if you follow these rules, you'll be able to speak it very well when you read The Lord of the Rings. So the first consonant we're going to talk about is C. Always sounds like a K. So whenever you see a C, just pronounce it like a K. Like instead of celebros, it's calibros. Never S. So just remember that there's no S sounds or a C sound that you normally would make in English, but it's calibros. Calibros. The next is a CH, which always sounds like CH in the Scots loch or German buch, buch. Never CH in English church. So no no choo-choo trains, just loch, loch, loch. Now with loch and even buch, there's a type of sound that you make with their CH where it's ugh, ugh, ugh. So it's not as pronounced as a German ugh, ugh, but it does have a little bit of that, like loch, ugh. So it's a softer ugh, ugh. It's a lighter sound. So practice the Scottish loch, 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 loch. It's not loch, but it's not loch. It's a little bit in between. So the Elvish word anach is not like a K, but it's more like the loch, loch. So loch, loch. So anach, anach, anach. It does take some practice to say the CH, but just remember that it's more the Scottish and it's more the German sounding CH rather than in the English one of church. It's not ch, it's so there's a little bit of a K sound in there, and that sound where your tongue hits the top of the roof and it's So think about it that way, and you can always look on some videos with some Scottish teachings and even some German in order to get that sound down. The DH represents a soft TH in English, TH in then, not thin, thin, thin. So it's the, not the. It's a little bit of a softer TH as it says. So the examples are glory thou. Instead of, whenever you see a DH, it's not DL, it's thel. And methros, thros. So it's a soft TH, not a, so it's also the placement of your mouth. So it's not the, it's not the, it's the. So remember that when you see DH, it becomes actually a TH. And then G's always sound as an English G in get. Ginglith is as in the English begin, not gin as in J sound. So there's never a J sound. It's not gin or j. It's as the ending of begin, gin. So it's also that ing sound. Ginglith. Ge. It's a smilier, it's a brighter G than ja. Ge, not ja. So a lot of times you could just look at your mouth in a mirror and practice the way that the consonant sounds. So remember, the G is more of a brighter, and the DH is actually not bright. It's a softer, but the G is a brighter sound. Ge, gin, 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 ginglith, ginglith, Galadriel, Galadriel, Glorfindel, Glorfindel, ge, ge, ge. So imagine your mouth making a little bit of a smile as you say the G's. Ge, ge, ge. And the last one we will do for today is R. Always a trilled R. So this might take some practice. And it's always a trilled R, but a voiceless R. So it's not like rabbit. It's not a ruh, ruh, ruh. It's not a rough sound. It's not a It's a Arwen, Arwen, Arwen. Elron, Elron. Rohim, Rohim. So it is always a rolled or a trilled R. It's a little bit of a softer sound than you would hear maybe in Spanish, but it still is pretty much apparent there. But it's a voiceless R, so it's not a hard R. It is a trilled light R. And it just comes very lightly with your tongue doing a little bit of a movement. Arwin, Arwin. Elron, Elron, Rohim, Rohim, Aragorn, Aragorn. So there is always a trilled R, even when it's inside of the name or it's in the beginning of the name. You always want that r, r, r. You want that r sound. So practice that, and then you'll be able to speak Elvish. I will do a part 2 on consonants, and we'll get a little bit more deeper. But I think that these are enough for you to practice right now. So, Hanenle, and I will see you all in the next video. Namarie.